Raid currently in fourth, and the Hungry Hippo heads to the center of the field. There they meet Jack in the Bot. They stay on their own side of the center line, and both teams get back safely. Hungry Hippo firing into the blue hub. Jack in the Bot firing into the red hub, working the end line near the outpost for the Red Alliance. A autonomous stop by Raid. They're just sitting there now. They come back to life, and it's blue with a 39-14 advantage. Airmail back home. All the fuel they can find. The Jack in the Bot machine. Bison Dynamics playing defense against them, but Red Hub goes active. They're trailing by about 20. Now it's Raid sending fuel home for the Blue Alliance. Tread out there actively trying to discourage that. Running cycle loops, trying to mess things up. But for the Red Alliance, it's Jack the Bot scoring, and as that cycle runs down, they're coming in on 70 points. Blue Alliance starts at 53, Redhead 72. Jack the Bot pelting everybody down there by the driver's station. If you're near the field, pay attention, especially if there's a collision. That Jack the Bot machine pretty serious about their business. Bison Dynamics set up base of the hub. Raid working at the driver's station wall. Jack says, hey, look, fuel, I'm sending it home. Thank you. 94-72 as the Red Hub becomes active. Now Jack the Bot goes back in and starts throwing stuff down. Looks like we lost Tread again. 32-19 with an emergency stop button pressed. They e-stopped themselves. So we're down to 2 red robots, but when one of them's the world champion, you still got a chance. 104-94, under a minute to play. Red period ends. 113-94. But quickly equalizing the score, the Blue Alliance. They've been waiting for that opportunity. Raid around gathering again. Jack the Bot mailing fuel home. They don't have a big hopper on that machine, but they can acquire and get rid of fuel in a heartbeat. Raid not worried about anything. They're going through, working the driver's station wall. Their hub remains active, 176-113. Jack back with a chance to score. Jack the Bot based line right in front of the driver's station wall, finding fuel and immediately flinging it into the red hub. They know where they are. Good awareness by that red machine. They know where to throw and how hard to get it in. Blue Alliance answers back, though. Raid with a flurry of shots and a trip around the world to get back home. 229-184 as time winds down. There's that final sound. 230-186 advantage your Blue Alliance on the unofficial real-time scoring. We'll be back with your final score for qualification match 65 in just a moment. Match number 65, final score 245-192. Ranking points earned by each alliance. The Energized ranking point for scoring over 100 fuel. With the result, Raid holds on to 4th place. It's an arrow up for Nitro to 20th place and for Bison Dynamics to 22nd. On their side of the field, Jack the Bot remains 18th. Tread remains in 28th.